This is the worst nightmare a school district could ever face.
And that nightmare was someone opening fire in a middle school and shooting 3 people. We begin with that developing story this evening in Rigby, Idaho. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kelly Chapman.
And I'm Bob Evans. Rigby is near Idaho Falls in southeastern Idaho. In the past hour, we've learned the suspect is a 6th grade female student. Fox 13's Spencer Joseph joins us live from Rigby, where police updated reporters just a short time ago. Spencer.
Yeah, and you can still see the scene behind me is very active. There are a lot of police here that are wrapping up this investigation here at Rigby Middle School. I'll go ahead and step out of the way of the camera, but you can see Jefferson County Sheriff's Office is still here at Rigby Middle School, putting the final touches on this investigation and making sure that they get all of the pieces of evidence inside this school. So some of the updates that we've just learned within this last hour is that this 6th grade female student pulled a handgun out of her backpack, shooting those 3 people. All of them have non-life-threatening injuries. 2 of them are students. 1 was a janitor. Now, this student that fired those shots resides in Idaho Falls, but goes to school here in Rigby. Now, during the actual shooting, that student was detained and the gun was taken away from the student by a teacher. And that's one of the things that we will be talking about throughout the day, because that is a big development in this story. Now, those 2 students will be treated overnight at the hospital. The adult has been released already. And one of the main things that was talked about at the press conference just moments ago was the vast amount of overwhelming support they received from this community.
Understand that this school district and law enforcement in this area have a wonderful working relationship, and there's been numerous trainings in this. But to tell you, if you're calm going to that, I wouldn't say that that would be the case for anybody that had to respond where children are involved. It's, like I said, it's overwhelming for the support that we had. Multiple people texting, emailing, calling, coming, asking what they can do to help. So the support from the community was overwhelming.
Our trauma system was prepared for this when it came on, and the fact that the injuries are as insignificant as they are right now, not saying that they aren't bad, but they could be so much worse. We feel absolutely blessed.
Absolutely blessed is the message from that doctor. And you heard the sheriff also saying that nothing can really prepare police officers for responding to this. Now, coming up at 5:30, one of the amazing parts that we've been hearing about just over this last half hour is talking about that teacher that disarmed that student. We'll have more on what police say exactly happened in that timeline of things, how that teacher was able to get the gun away from this 6th grade student, as well as where this took place in the middle school behind me. Again, all of that in half an hour. But for now, live in Rigby, Idaho, Spencer Joseph, Fox 13 News, Utah.